right. Hello, everybody, and blessed full moon. It is today. I am a little late. Been working on some things behind the scenes. Got rid of StreamYard. I'm working with Restream now. And the green screen works. Thumbs up. So we are good to go. And let's get right to this because we have a beautiful full moon the 23rd. This is going to take place at about 7:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this moon has had many titles through the ages. Some have called it the pink moon, the fish moon, the sprouting grass moon. Whatever you choose to call it, remember that it is a time for welcoming in the springtime and kind of prepping our land for planting some seeds, watching them grow, and also doing some decluttering since Mercury is in retrograde still. It is a great time to declutter. Now, full moons in Scorpio are very powerful, and many astrophils, which is star children, see this as the wake-up call placement due to the intense energy it creates. This is where stars represent a time for tapping into our own witchcraft residue, where secrets can be revealed involving metaphysical knowledge, occult knowledge. This is where beginnings, endings, death, drama, rebirth, transformation, sexuality, and intimacy take effect. This is also a time when the universe can signal wake-up calls in our own lives as well. So be aware of that, especially these next few weeks. These next few weeks will not be an easy road ahead for many of us, as this energy will test our limits if we let it, okay? Wherever Scorpio is placed in one celestial DNA, you will feel the intense energy, especially all of those practitioners, mystics, psychics, mediums. You're going to feel this incredibly strong. The easiest way to explain this is to know that when the moon is in Scorpio or in a water sign in general, it is always going to bring intense energies, especially Scorpio energy and Cancer energy. Those two water signs bring intense energies. Pisces, yes, they do too, but not as intensely as a Scorpio energy. Okay. And also remember that we're at the zenith of the dragon's head in Aries. So once we hit a zenith, things kind of, I don't want to say fall into place, but they definitely take on the effect of that energy. Now, if you're in my Patreon, you have the example of the days of caution, and I can't give that to the general public, but I am going to give the date of April 24th for everybody. That is tomorrow. Please be aware this is going to be a very violent week ahead. The next few weeks are not going to be easy on us, and this energy is more about observing more and speaking less. It's best to lay low, steer clear of large crowds, keep an eye on your children and bank accounts, as cyber crimes will be prevalent. It is also advised to stick to the familiar, and what I mean by this is stick to familiar people and places. Try to keep all emotions in check, especially anger, as this isn't the time to lose your temper. Use diplomacy in all interactions and try to fly under the radar, because you never know what negative souls you will encounter during this phase. I apologize. My phone is very active today. Now, this energy will be most intense and powerful for all water signs. So my Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces, and all fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. And of course, all sun, moon, ascendant, and dragon's head and tail, which is the north and south nodes of the moon in Scorpio. All these placements will feel this energy very intensely. All right, and since we are in Taurus season, I am going to give Taurus's horoscope for this full moon. And so, Taurus, you could have conflict, arguments, misunderstandings, and issues with business associates, spouses, and partnerships. Some will experience drama or issues within their marital lives and realize that it is time to move on. You receive this energy, Taurus, in the seventh house, and this is the house of marriage, partnerships, contracts, and sharing. So these next few weeks are really not the time to sign any new contracts or make any drastic moves or major decisions. This energy does signal a time for change, and both domestic and business relations could see dramatic changes ahead. It is best to go with the flow of things at this time, as the more you fight these changes, the quicker they will come. Hang in there, Taurus, because better days are ahead. And I didn't put this into the forecast, but I will say this. You got a beautiful Taurus new moon coming on May 7th. So hang in there. If you would like the rest of the zodiac horoscope, you can join Patreon for as little as $5 a month, and you can get all the forecast information, the days of caution, my monthly energy forecast, things like that. But and I will be building a new website. I know it'll be up. Please understand that I'm a very superstitious woman. So I do it in a Mercury retrograde. I never build a website during Mercury retrograde. And in modern astrology, it leaves on the 25th. And in ancient astrology, the Babylonian and Nostradamus method, it ends about 7 to 10 days after. So I really do need to wait until May to build this website. So I am still available. You can catch me through my email. You can catch me through Patreon. I can still do readings through PayPal, through Cash App. So there's that. It's not like I'm not available. I'm still available. I'm very sorry about that big ding there. I don't know what the heck is going on. But in conclusion here, everybody, I do want to say that I do fear that this full moon will be very intense, deadly, and dramatic for the world at large. And that's actually already taking place in the Middle East. We've got the bombing of Rafah. I guess they're going in and bombing Rafah now, which is part of Palestine. So there's that. The Platonic phase is powerful, not only because it's during a full moon in Scorpio, but also it due to that lingering solar Mars eclipse energy that is still present and lingering. Some people think, oh, it's over and done with. But when you have an intense solar eclipse like this one with a strong Mars energy, solar eclipses will last well into 3 months after, 6 months after. And if you had a birthday between a day or two before, a day or two after the solar eclipse, you're going to feel this for the rest of the year. Anyone who has any kind of heavy dragon placement in Aries, sun sign in Aries, you will feel this eclipse even after weeks, months after it's gone. So just be aware of that. Now, I'm hoping for the best, but I'm fearing the worst that these next few weeks could bring. Just prepare yourself for more chaos in the Middle East, especially Israel and Russia, as the world at large becomes violent, aggressive, and chaotic. The zenith of this energy, like I said, I gave the date of the 24th, but the energy of this Platonic phase is actually a 10-day drama that begins, and it started on April 20th and it goes all the way to the 29th. So I'm giving you a big 9-day span here to be aware of. This would be a good time to reread the do's and don'ts of the Platonic phase. Of course, that is something that is only offered to my Patreons. And it is advised to steer clear of large crowds and crowded places, unfamiliar places, strange people. And um, I've posted this in very bold letters. Watch your children like hawks, because this is the exact energy where all pedophiles, rapists, murderers, and the thieves fester and thrive under these stars. Also, don't forget to keep an extra eye on those bank accounts. I said this already, but I'm repeating it because most human beings have a very short attention span of 5 seconds or less. So I reiterate things so it sticks in your head. Okay? There is a method to my madness. So don't forget, keep an extra eye on bank accounts, credit card statements, because this energy loves fraud, thieves, and cyber crimes. Now, on a more personal and upbeat level, this full moon is all about doing deep divination, spell work, and really diving into spirituality and occult matters. Many souls find their transformation within these next 2 weeks, and others can get very crafty and open up a whole new world of metaphysics for themselves. I am wishing everyone a blessed full moon and a peaceful few weeks ahead. And remember, keep your eyes focused on your surroundings at all times. Trust no one. I know that is a horrible thing to say, but in this energy, I don't trust anyone. You have to really be vigilant with this energy. And I could sit here and tell you several stories through the years that have happened under Plutonic phases, with my own self and my own like being hacked into. So when I say check your bank accounts, check your credit card statements, do it. Do it today. Double check everything. Do it tomorrow. Keep checking, because you just never know. And I'll use this as a little example. I keep getting messages. You could hear it right now on my phone. Someone is trying to hack into my Coinbase account. So they're sending me messages telling me that my Coinbase account has just been hacked. But I was just in Coinbase and they don't respond like that. So be very vigilant, and keep an eye on everything, because they ain't playing me for no sucker. And they're not going to play you either, because you have the knowledge of the stars. Blessings to all, and I will see you guys on Friday. Didn't do Financial Friday last week because I had to work. I sometimes work on Fridays, so I can't always get on here for Financial Fridays. But I don't have to work this Friday, so I will be doing that. And all of you out there, have a good week ahead. I know it's only Tuesday. Make some great magic tonight. Don't forget to put out your crystals, charge your tarot cards. This is an intense moon. Okay, so put those crystals out, charge those tarot cards, charge your divination tools, put out your moon water, but use this energy to your benefit. I wanted to close with some music, but apparently it's not working. So I leave you. Blessed full moon. Bye.